It's going to kind of hurt me to make this video because I'm playing Hell is Us, and Hell is Us is actually a really good game. Now, I do have some criticism about the game. I don't feel like it's very smooth, but maybe that's just my incompetence in playing with the settings. And I already told y'all in the previous video, you know what I'm saying, that one of the things, the biggest thing I don't like about PC gaming right now is the constant need to play with settings and make a game run smooth for me. But whatever, we'll deal with it. Hell is Us has been awesome so far. You know what I'm saying? You got to take into context, it is an indie game, so is it going to be like, I don't know. Indie games have been breaking the mold recently. But anyway, so far, I love the game, and I can't wait to continue to play it on New Blackstreet, all right? But we also roasted developers recently, indie devs to be exact, about their complaints of Hollow Knight Silksong releasing suddenly, right? Remember, they announced that the game was coming at a Nintendo Direct or something like that, and then the drop was in 2 weeks. And a lot of indie devs were highly upset about that. Oh, you owe us an explanation, or you owe us to let us know when you're gonna drop it, this, that, and the third. And we roasted them for it. And now I find myself between a rock and a hard place because I like Hell is Us. I'm enjoying the game. And now they're coming out and they're complaining as well. And I don't look forward to roasting them, but I have to roast them, unfortunately. So before we do, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 18,400 so we can reach our end of the year goal of 20,000 subs. All right, so please do that. All right, Hell is Us creative director called the surprise release of Hollow Knight Silksong a little callous, believing it had an impact on his game's sales. First of all, let's go and check up on the current amount of Steam players playing Hell is Us right now. Oh, yikes. All-time peak of 4,430. Only 1,100 players playing right now. I'm just going to I'm going to throw this out there. I am going to roast these niggas. I am going to roast them. But I want y'all to understand I know where they're coming from. Because underneath all of the coverage and the hype about Hollow Knight Silksong is a really good game called Hell is Us. And it's unfortunate, yes. And it's really hard for me to grift and say you got to get good when they did get good. It's a good game. It's a really good game. Unfortunately, it released in a window where Hollow Knight was just much cheaper. And my question is, why not delay the game? You know what I'm saying? In my personal opinion, why not delay the game? Is it too close to the window? Is it promises made to retailers? Is it investors that you got to play? I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to have the answers. But if you know Hollow Knight is coming, why not just delay it? Right? Maybe 2 weeks is not advance notice enough. And if that's the case, then, whatever. But here's some other things that were said. Hell is Us dev is upset about Hollow Knight Silksong taking all the attention. Thought about postponing the game. So his name is Jonathan Jacques Baletete. Reveals that the Hell is Us team considered moving its release date to get away from Hollow Knight Silksong. After years of anticipation, Team Cherry only gave the video game industry and players 2 weeks notice that Hollow Knight Silksong was about to arrive on September 4th. While a handful of indie games were moved away from that date, Rogue Factor had already staked out the game release date for Hell is Us 6 months earlier. Now Hell is Us creative director is sharing his belief that Silksong's shadow drop negatively impacted Hell is Us sales, and he doesn't sound happy about it. Jonathan Jacques acknowledged that Team Cherry had the right to pick any date it wanted to during his appearance on the Friends Per Second podcast. However, Jacques feels that the decision to do so on such short notice was a little callous. When you know you're that big, I think a shadow drop is a bit like wow. Said as the GTA of indie, to shadow drop something like that is a little callous. Listen, I understand feeling jaded because I'm gonna be honest with you. From a business standpoint and as a competitor myself, I already know what Hollow Knight and Team Cherry is thinking. yo, we're the biggest indie game on the planet. I'm going to drop my dick on the table. And there's nothing you can do about it. I'm going to drop my dick right on you niggas and show y'all we the best. And me personally, I don't have a problem with that. As a matter of fact, there was a recent tweet that came out about Hollow Knight sales. Right? Let's see. There was a tweet. Hollow Knight Silksong has sold 3.2 million copies on Steam alone since its release. Damn. There was somebody that broke down the amount sold on consoles. I wonder, did I retweet it? Anyway, the point where I was going to was, I understand being upset. And the reason you should be upset is because it was done with the intention to shit on the competition. Me personally, I don't have a problem with that. But you can't come out and complain about it. You just got to get good. That's the only way. You just got to get good. And get good. I can't say no more than that other than to get good, my guy. And I will say this, despite the fact that we had to roast them for this, you guys should absolutely play Hell Is Us. Everybody who has watched us play Hell Is Us has said this game looks awesome. The designs, the way the swords, the way the weapons change when you upgrade them is dope. The exploration is dope. The way the game doesn't hold your hand and makes you figure out what's going on is dope. So yeah, I highly recommend the game. And I really hope that this game has a cult following. And I'm going to continue to hype it up every chance I get. So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grift be with you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 18.4 by next Tuesday. Video.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.